tell me what you do on your face in the morning, and you can show me the products you use. Where do you start?
Okay, where do I start?
Okay, do you wake up with a clean face? Or have you worn
No, okay, so, no. And the makeup goes on.
So funny.
Okay, so the makeup, okay, so at night I will come and lock that door so that no one sees.
So you live with a man?
So I live with a man.
And he sees you with makeup all of the time?
Yes, he sees me with makeup all the time. No, never. And all my friends, they won't see me without it. No way.
Okay.
So absolutely not, because I literally, I don't, yeah, it's not happening.
So, door's locked.
So door's locked, and then I will start off with this, which is my Multi-Miracle Glow, and I love this. I don't know if you've used this, but
no, not yet.
Oh my God, I've got to give you this. Is amazing. So this, I'll put this on, and I'll get my Clarisonic wherever it is. Okay, this.
Okay.
And so
I love the Clarisonic.
Yeah, and this, I don't know if you can see it, but okay, this I'm slightly obsessed with because actually it also gives you a celebrity limp. It's also a mask, so sometimes when I come off a plane, I'll put that on my face and go to bed with it till it soaks in. It's great on my cuticles, you know, dry heels, all of that. So I'll start with that. Clarisonic, zzz, all over the face. I love Clarisonics because I think those two together these two together kind of leave you that real soft baby skin. Oh my God, I literally want to say you've got to try this, darling.
I will.
But it gives you that kind of, because of that lovely residue of plumped up oils and just so gorgeous. And that gets inside all the blackheads and the fine lines and just really, you know, basically, because I have so little time, it's made me go for facials much less having the Clarisonic and this.
Yeah.
So that's that. Then I will basically, once I've cleansed, I will then, which I can't, I've got to make sure you don't see the code.
Top secret.
Top secret. This is my new serum I'm working on with the labs, and it's so exciting. I wish I could share it with you now, but basically this, we've got this new technology which I think, you know, they're so amazing, these labs that I have. In fact, there's a kind of hunt for where they are, and so I'm not even allowed to say where they are anymore, but they're incredible, and because I did the magic cream with them, and I did the kind of Multi-Miracle Glow, and I did Wonder Glow with them as well. Anyway, so we've got the new technology, so I put this on, the serum, and then I put my magic cream on, which obviously I can't do a makeup without my magic cream, so literally.
So this is a cream that way before you had a brand, you were mixing yourself and taking to shows, is that right?
Yeah, so this cream is exactly, you know, I love the magic cream, my God, it's just like, I've always having to wash my hands, so it's like so comforting. It's a real comforter, it's a real turnaround cream. So this has got rose oil in it, camellia oil, frangipani oil, it's got damask rose water, it's got hyaluronic acid, and it's got binding peptide, so plant DNA. So basically it's like really kind of plumping, youth boosting. This basically was born backstage with all the models and all the makeup artists. It was known as Charlotte's Secret Magic Cream because they named it that, because I wouldn't tell anyone what the recipe was. And then they were like, oh my God, it's amazing, oh my God, because, you know, people come off planes, exhausted, fashion weeks, blah, blah, blah. And they put it on and be like...
skin is shagged, isn't it, during fashion week?
Absolutely knackered. I mean, literally by the end of it, they look like, you know, some of them could be a crackhead, because it's literally like poor things are like beaten up every day with mouth breath on, off for 4 weeks. It's amazing they look the way they do. And this is a real comforter and a kind of, but it's also really sort of soothing and plumping and moisturising. It gives you that immediate glow that you really lose. And
so you're using this as your moisturiser every day? So
that's my moisturiser, day and night. I use that. And then, so I've done that. And so sometimes I'll use my other little bit of a mist from Natura Bizet, or the rose water from, Santa Maria Novella. Them, or I've got one from Ibiza that I also use. I also use the Crème de la Mer eye cream. I use this C&D almond scrub for my hands.
I love that product.
It's so great. My hands get really destroyed because they are constantly being washed because of hygiene, because of working with faces and everything. So unfortunately they kind of, you know, get quite knackered. This is great actually to go to bed at night with a kind of big balm sort of hand cream on. I also will do a mask now and again. I'll do kind of one by Sarah Chapman, or I'll do this nano cell mask. This looks a little bit scary, but I look a bit like Hannibal Lecter with this on.
Paper mask.
Yeah, it's a paper mask. Yeah. It's quite scary.
Quite satisfying though.
So satisfying and so hydrated afterwards after this nano cell mask. So slightly excess by scrub and a mask. What else? Then, okay, so then I'll put, so if I'm going to bed at night, once I've cleansed and moisturised, a mask happens down again, I will then put, okay, leave-in
So you then put on your
And
foundation.
then I put on my foundation. Okay, so wait, I put Wonder Glow on. Okay, so I don't go the full hog
So it's
with
a
this.
sheer.
Okay, so Wonder Glow, okay, is a youth elixir. So this is fine, because this is bedroom makeup, okay? So this is a youth elixir. Do you have Wonder Glow, darling?
Yes.
Okay, Wonder Glow, I'm slightly obsessed with Wonder Glow. I don't know if you can see a light.
It's like a radiant kind of, yeah.
But look, that's without it and that's with. It's like this kind of, and what it does is it soft focuses all the pores and all the lines, and it's a youth elixir, so I don't feel like I'm going to bed. I'm not blocking my skin.
Yeah.
Okay, but
So
it
you don't
does
want
make
pigment
no.
on it, yeah.
I've got candlelit skin, soft focus pores, blah 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 blah, looking a little bit magical without.
Goddess,
yeah, exactly.
hair
Goddess,
on
like,
the
exactly. Yeah, negligee on. La la la, Wonder Glow. Anyway, and then depending on how exhausted I am.
Can I just ask, you know your little boy,
Yeah.
when you gave birth, did you have your makeup on during labour?
Yeah, I did, and a full face, yeah, of course. I had a negligee on and a full face of makeup in a pool. And I had
Waterproof mascara.
yeah, of course, absolutely. And and then I had like the professor to do like a healer. I mean, it was like literally this kind of crazy party, but I had no drugs, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I had a great birth, exactly. So okay, so in here, then I will go. Where's my retoucher? Okay, so depending on how exhausted I'm feeling, Wonder Glow goes on, and then the retoucher, because it's a treat and transform stick. Again, I don't feel too guilty about putting it on. So because probably born out of the fact that I do sleep in my makeup, I kind of wanted as many of my products as I could possibly make them as hybrid as possible. So they're all skincare benefits while you're wearing them. It's not just putting stuff on your face and sort of that's not very good for your skin. So this has got a treat and transform stick, and I might put a bit of that under the eyes and just pop that in. But again, it's got tea tree in it. It's got, it's really gorgeous. So you just put that on. Because if I'm looking a little bit, because in the winter time, darling, it's a little bit blue, it's a little bit black.
Yeah.
So, obviously, again, if I'm looking really exhausted, there might be a little dust of Film Star.
A little dust.
A little dust of Film Star bronzer glow, just to be a little healthy, Anyway, that, and then, okay, so this is bedroom makeup. Then I will put my full fat lashes on because I have to have a eyelash.
You are all about the lash, aren't
I'm all
you?
about the lash.
Yeah.
I'm all about the lash. No, we can't have. Yeah, I feel like literally it's like a piggy eye without. So anyway, and so I will take it all off so that it kind of because with mascara it will have been on by that point 12, 14, 16 hours.
So you take
it all off, put the lashes back on, and then take a bit of Rock and Coal eyeliner in Barbarella Brown.
Nice.
Where is my Barbarella Brown? If I can get hold of it. Here. Yeah, take a bit of Barbarella Brown and then put that. And just give myself a little feline. Because...
Feline flick to bed.
Feline flick to bed. So it's my bedroom eye.
A bedtime feline flick.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's it. So that will be my bedtime makeup, which there's no eyeshadow, there's no eyebrow, there's no lip. There's no foundation really. I mean, it's like depending on that. In the summertime, it's just the Wonder Glow. But that's my bedtime look.
Amazing.
And then obviously during the day, it's the same thing. But then we will go to the fabulous.
I love that foundation. It's great.
How obsessed with my foundation?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, look, I've just got to show you this.
I'm imagining as a makeup artist that this was the toughest thing to get right.
Do you know what the toughest thing to get right was foundation and mascara?
Because you're obsessed with lashes, so it has to be.
I just couldn't. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't foundation because I couldn't stand. The thing I've never been happy with are those two things: foundation and mascara.
In your working life.
In my working life, I'm always mixing. I was mixing with the magic cream. I was mixing, because I couldn't bear how foundation felt on my skin. It was either too thick, too heavy, too pink, too grey, too this, too that. And nothing was. No, exactly. It was just never satisfied. And also, this again. It's a hybrid, so it's youth boosting, it's got a natural alternative to retinol in it. So it's super, it's loads of water, it's got no oil, it's all water based, so it's kind of really hydrated. So when you put it on, you don't feel like you've got anything.
It feels light.
It feels light,
yeah.
and look.
And the light reflectors, you need the light reflectors, right?
But if you can just see, the difference, I don't know if you can see there, but anyway, it's really good, it's like young and old.
And you can layer it, can't
you can thicken it up if you want. Yeah. Exactly, you can, but you never feel cloggy. And then mascara was the other bête noire I had. And I literally think my girlfriend products development want to chuck herself out the window. In fact, they all just want to lie on the floor in my office. They couldn't
chuck you out.
Yeah, chuck. In fact, they want to chuck. Yeah, get her out. Chuck that lady out of the window. Exactly. It was literally because could not find a brush that worked, basically, or I found the best
It's all
glue.
about the brush, isn't it?
It's all about the brush, because I found the best glue, and I know who does the best glue, and I went to them, and I was like, okay, I've got it. I know what I want. But the brush was like literally, I was having a nervous breakdown, because before that I was basically about 4 or 5 mascaras that I kind of do, because I do one to separate, one to elongate, one to wipe off, one down for the bottom lashes, one for the top. It was like one to elongate, one to give them like extra kind of full flutter. It was like, oh my God, you know, and then also sometimes my poor little eyelashes would just be like, you know what, bugger off, I've had enough, I've had enough.
Yeah. So this is the brush you went to.
So that's the brush I went to, and if you see down the barrel, it's got a 5, yeah, exactly. It's fat, but it's not too fat, because when they're too fat, then people can't get in and can't get into the eyes. And also, but look down the barrel here. I think if you can see down the light, can you see the 5-star groove?
Yeah.
That's got this grooves like a Christmas tree. So we had that especially laser cut for us. So that basically it would do, it was like literally like, okay, Charlotte's found her perfect one, which she does 5 in 1. It kind of basically, it sort of adds volume, length, drama, and it kind of deposits it at the base of the lash, and then lifts the lash. So even if you didn't colour your eyelashes, which for me would be a bit of a sin, but it would still, you know, lift them up a bit like a push-up bra, and then kind of elongate. I mean, it's just, and gives you that, it still gives you that flutter without it getting cloggy. And also the point, and also the point is that it's great for the bottom lashes, so you can really get each individual one.
I have to do my bottom lashes. I don't
but it's
the top thing only. It looks
no, I look completely, I look weird without
the whole way.
But I tell you, this is one of the products that at counter, literally, people go, oh no, I've got mascara. No, I have a fabulous mascara, I just bought it, I love it. And I go, okay, can we just demo? And I get them, and I used to love doing this, okay? And literally get them, we sit them down, and I go, okay, and I put my mascara, and they'll be their mascara on top of their mascara, because we've got no time, whatever. And literally you get 4 people around, and they come back. I mean, you know, you get people coming back going, I want 20.
Because you're only in Selfridges and charlottetilbury.com and Net-a-Porter.
Exactly. So they would literally be like, and then there'll be like the friend, the sister, coming down to the counter, and it was just going mad for the mascara. But you know, I think if it's one product that, you know, I literally was like, I've got to get right, but it was so close to the line. They were like, we nearly can't launch with it, and we managed to get them to laser cut it, and it came back, and they're like, if this doesn't work, Charlotte, you're done. And it came back, and it was like, what?
I think mascara is the one product that most women would never go without, but it's the one product that's the most dissatisfying, I think, across the board.
Yes.
I think a lot of the time they're really rubbish. Everyone wants one, but they're not very good.
But they're not very good. And I also do think like the difference, if you were to say, what is the difference? It might be lipstick or it might be mascara between men and women. It would be like the kind of lash and the lip is what mentally makes you think of female male sex. Exactly.
Yeah, totally. That kind of
totally. And then the other thing I'm slightly obsessed with are my brushes. Okay, so these, I stole this from my dad's studio, and basically.
So this is like a little cheek hollow.
Yeah, the cheek hollow, exactly. And then this one, so look, you drop them. Normally, because they've got these grooves, they normally roll off counters. Yeah. But this, this is just kind of gives you the perfect hollow, and this bronzing brush, they sort of do all the work for you. Sorry, darling. And nice, the smudger brush. Do you have these brushes, darling?
No.
I've got to give you a set of these. These make it so goddamn easy, because basically when I did, for instance, where's my Dolce Vita palette, which is like, look, it just shows you how much I use it. But anyway, hold on. There is one particular colour that I'm potty about. You'll see.
Yeah, I love that.
I know. Sorry, it's all smudged. But literally, you know, they just do all the work for you. And the reason we were talking about this earlier, never put any brushes inside it, because those brushes, they're rubbish. And you'll look a mess. Yeah. And also that's when people look at it and go, I can't do eye makeup, I don't know what to do. And with this, all I ever say is you need this palette, you need 2 brushes, one goes backwards and forwards, and then this, look. I mean,
totally.
Darling, who can't get this right?
Yeah.
I mean, look, she backwards and forwards, windscreen wiper.
I feel like most women, though, the problem they make with eyeshadow is that they try and do too much of the work themselves instead of letting the brush do the work. They try and move their hands and arms around too much instead of just moving the brush and letting the brush do it.
Nestle it in the socket and then just do that, backwards and forwards.
Yeah, easy.
And onto the lid. I mean, it's literally, I was like, I'm going to do something that, you know, basically my 4-year-old son was like the kind of barometer could do.
So over here you have your hair stuff.
Oh yeah, my hair.
So Mason Pearson, every girl needs.
Mason Pearson, everyone needs one.
Yeah.
I do love my doggy brush.
Teaser.
Yeah, temper teaser.
So,
yeah, exactly, the doggy brush. And then, you know, a bit of a round one for you know, fringe, bit of a...
How are you at hair? Did you ever do both?
No, never did, no. I always thought, I'm always one of those, if you're good at it, stick to it. You know, just, I was quite, you know, be brilliant at one thing.
Yeah.
Well, I use this toothpaste actually, Dr. Oliver. Do you know about Dr. Oliver?
No.
And Dr. Oliver, I think it's really good because I can't whiten my teeth. And everyone in America, they're like, oh my God, you're so English. You got like brown teeth. You're like, thanks. They're not brown, actually they were really white in the old days. I just don't have them like dentured.
Yeah.
But anyway, they, Dr. Oliver, so this you just kind of paste and sort of slightly bleach them naturally without it feeling weird. So put that on, and then when I'm going on, which I go on a trip all the time, so I'm always going to hot places, is to Amsterdam. Do love this stuff.
Because you live quite a lot of the time in Ibiza, don't you?
Yeah.
And when you're there, are you quite fastidious about protecting, or do you just go for
No. Darling, I'm literally like a marshmallow. I go pink, and then I go white.
Yeah.
And then I end up with a few freckles.
Yeah.
So, you know, who was that? Heidi Klum, and she was so funny. Once we were on a shoot, and we were like, oh, let's paint some freckles on, and kind of do this like 60 look, and she went, what are you doing? What are you painting on here? And she went, is that you putting sun damage onto my face? She went, that's sun damage. It's great on you, but not for me.
I love freckles, they're so pretty.
Oh, I love freckles as well. I adore them. They look sort of, and I think they're a sign of youth. In fact, yeah, because I often paint them on the models now.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
And we call it the youth stick, you know.
Gorgeous.
Anyway, so it is to Amsterdam. And then I've got Orbe. I do love a bit of Orbe. Orbe products. So their hair oil, again, I love. Now this, like literally, the dry shampoo. Do you know about this?
Yeah.
This is like literally every girl in Hollywood has like do you have you know, they literally have, you know, and it's like they are just obsessed with the Always dry shampoo because what it does, it's the most gorgeous smell. You know, all its hair products are just heavenly. Like I'm gonna spray with it, yeah. Oh,
so you just pump up.
Yeah, pump it up, and I just do a little bit of look in there, just to give me big hair because I don't really have my hair's not actually that big, but you know. And I just love the smell of it. It
smells amazing.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this, so it just gives you that kind of like, gives you a little bunny. Be great, you know, you'd be fabulous. A little bit in there.
So
no, but it's so great, and it just gives you this big hair. And it's gorgeous, and everyone goes, lovely smelling hair. So that. And then
on shoots, do you make a beeline for the hairdresser and say, do me?
Yeah, quite often. Sometimes I'm just like, they're like, oh, you know, literally got to do a fringe, or you know, get them to cut my fringe, or kind of do a little tendril. I do love. Yeah. Yeah, I do love, you know, I'm mad about hair and makeup.
Yeah, get a freebie in.
Exactly. What else? Electric toothbrush. Yeah, I do think everyone should own an electric toothbrush.
So do I.
And what else do I have here? The La Perla body stuff. We love a diptyque candle. Sets the mood.
That nut one is.
Yeah, exactly. Love a bit of Tom Ford as well. Tom Ford candle, and I do love this nail polish. I wear it all the time. Bitter bitch. Not that I am one.
I have that nail polish and it's brilliant. That colour is so
fabulous.
Great. Yeah.
Is it so fabulous? So, yeah, we love that. Or permanent.
Are you going to do nail colours?
You know, maybe eventually. Not at the moment. I'm obsessed with skincare and makeup, and you know that's really if I have a certain budget and I've got so much to kind of say and do and technology-wise that nails is like at the bottom. Even though I love nail polish, it's. If I had to choose, you can come up with some incredible innovation like my Youth Elixir or something really amazing versus doing a nail line. It's like, no.
Yeah, you don't want to do it for the sake of it. Yeah. I just want to talk to you briefly about the internet and social networking.
Yes.
There has been a real explosion, I think, in fashion creatives kind of bridging the gap between fashion consumers via Instagram and so on.
Yes.
So nowadays you can see exactly what goes on in a shoot, you can see exactly what goes on behind a campaign, behind a fashion show and so on. You were an early adopter of that. You do Instagram and you do Twitter and so on. And one of the things that you do is you do shoe of the day.
Yes, we love shoe of the day.
You're obsessed.
Obsessed.
So you have a few shoes, so we're just going to have a really brief look in Charlotte's ridiculously amazing shoe closet.
Yes. There's a few here. Actually, there's a few in the other room. I don't know where they all are, but anyway, they're all over the goddamn place.
Oh my God. We are in Charlotte's shoe closet. Amazing.
These are pretty fab, aren't they?
So you're absolutely obsessed. Are those your favourites?
They're not my favourites, but
they're
you know what? I've had some great nights in them. Yeah.
Yeah. See, shoes tell a story, don't they? Every pair.
They do.
They've
seen some stuff, seen some action. Yeah, I love those Nightwalker.
They're amazing. They're amazing.
There's lots
and
of-
what those Terry de Havilland.
Terry de Havilland, we love a bit of Terry de Havilland.
Very you, I think. We're
Yes.
surrounded by clothes.
Those are great, the
You're
Jimmy
big
Choos.
into kind of colour and print and texture. And
Yes.
It's a real
Love-
mix here.
There's
Those
a
Jimmy
kind of-
Choos are awesome.
They're awesome, aren't they? They'd be great on you, actually. They're
Yeah,
very
they're brilliant. I love
Those.
those.
Yeah, there's more actually stacked, but I have to sort of go through most of this in boxes behind here and underneath here and in the other room, but you just can't have them all out.
And you love kind of clashing prints and so on, don't
I love,
you?
exactly. I get into quite a black wardrobe in the winter, which is terrible of me, and then I get into this kind of clashy print, sort of fun, a little bit of vintage, and sometimes I feel like
This
you
is
can
good
just
for
wear...
Spain as well, I
Exactly,
guess,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's great for Ibiza and great in the summer, and then I kind of love wearing all, I kind of like wearing all black and then sort of some sort of really naughty pair of shoes like those.
Those are really naughty. They're really slaggy. In the best...
Exactly, the best way, which of course, always like to look a little bit trampy.
Yeah. No, part hooker is a stroller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, amazing. So most days Charlotte will do shoe of the day. So she'll shoot whichever shoe she's wearing or loving in a shop window or whatever, and she'll shoot the shoes with a hashtag shoe of the day.
Yeah.
So you're really involved in the internet, aren't you? You kind of have you found that nice to kind of
These ones are just actually. Do you know her, Bionda Castani?
No.
She's gorgeous. Look at these.
They're
These
really
are a bit of a new. Aren't they fab?
Amazing. You haven't worn those yet.
No, I haven't.
So you're
Well, I
like
have, but only in the house.
you're like higher the better.
Oh yes. And what is it? Oh my God. Dolly Parton said, "What? The higher the hair,
The closer
to heaven."
Yeah. Amazing.
The higher the heel, closer.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, put you on
Yeah,
with the big girls.
exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's amazing closet.
We
I
love Dolly Parton. Exactly.
Oh.
You know what? More is more. Exactly.
I think it was Giorgio Armani that said. No, it's Gianni Versace, obviously. He said,
Yeah.
less is more.
Yeah, less is more. Yeah.
It's so true.
Oh, no.
It's
And
so
the thing
true.
is also we're women, and why don't we embrace it? Men go mad about heels. I feel empowered in heels. You stand up, you feel fantastic. And also, they can't, so we can wear a dress, we can
feel a
wear
bit
trousers,
sorry
we can
for
wear,
them
we
that
can,
they
I
don't
know.
have what we have.
I
I always
know.
think it must be really boring.
Well, they end up with a Cuban boot, don't they, darling? Like, the ones that are trying a little tuck on.
That's what Tom Cruise heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good. No, they have sort of boring clothes and no
Yeah,
makeup, and
I
I think
know,
brilliant
I
to be
know.
a girl. Brilliant. I've never seen anybody
Yeah.
sort of enjoy being a woman as much as you do. It's been an absolute
Oh
pleasure.
God, it's been
Thank
such
you
a pleasure.
so
and
much for
thank
having
you
us.
so much
and
for
for showing
coming
us
and kind
around.
of in my closet. Oh look, I've got to show you this one. That's,
Oh yeah, do.
This is great. This I've had
Yeah,
a
no,
lot of.
that's
I've had a
amazing.
lot of
I've
parties
seen a
in
picture
that.
of you in that. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
I've had a lot of the wings.
Didn't your tits make the top 20 tits in Tatler?
They did.
Titler.
Yeah, Titler. I was so happy about that. by
Yeah.
the way. I mean, other people were like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "I'm thrilled. I'm so happy."
I've had kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Great still.
Yeah.
People have noticed
well,
my
I never
amazing
had
rack.
boobs. I never had boobs till I literally was about 19, and then suddenly, they suddenly developed. I had not really like a bee sting, and then suddenly I had these big boobs developed at 19. I was thrilled,
Yeah.
and my mother said to me, "Darling, I thought you were going to be all hips and no boobs."
Yeah.
And then they arrived, and I've been thrilled ever since. Thrilled.
Yeah, no, I've seen you in that dress. It looks awesome. What a treat. I could go through all of these all day, but we have to go. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Just thrilling. I've never known a person just enjoy and love beauty as much as you do. It's an
Oh,
absolute
good. Well, it's such a
pleasure.
pleasure that you do too, and
Oh
you're
my
also
God,
such an
best
expert.
thing in
It's
the
so
world.
wonderful. That's why I get so overexcited to see you, because you really understand and have so much knowledge, and it's just like, oh my God, I can share my passion. You get it.
Oh,
You get it. So it's
Obsessed,
like- yeah,
obsessed. Best thing in
obsessed.
the world. Thank you so much for sharing
Oh no,
with
thank
me.
you so much for interviewing me.